I'm Michelle.
And I'm Ryan.
And this is our story.
If someone was to show me today, 10 years ago, I wouldn't believe them. So 2009, I'll start there. Her and I were the personal trainers at Fit City doing our thing. Michelle was a personal trainer there for years. I had gotten a job there and she kind of saw me and she was like, I know you, you're the Abush's kid.
Well, I had a client that I met that worked for the government and he told me about there was a bursary for young entrepreneurs. So that's when I came back to Abush and was like, hey, we have this opportunity to get this bursary, let's apply. And
she told her parents that she was starting a business with Ryan Abush and they're like, are you sure? Like, the Abush's kid? Like you wanna start a business with him?
A lot of people actually told me that.
Anyways, so 2010 we finally started planning out what this was gonna look like and what CFNAC or CFNC would be. I was still in school, I was studying, I was finishing my final exams, but every Wednesday, I remember this, like I'd go to her house, she'd come to my house, we would just carve out a couple hours and we kind of crunched the numbers together of what we would make and it was like peanuts. We were making like $4 an hour. It was like, you're not gonna make any money. And that was fine with us. Like we never even cared. It was like, no, this is what we want to do. We looked for spaces like nonstop. We ended up stumbling upon Journey's End Circle, which is behind us in Newmarket. We walked in and negotiation skills at that time for me were non-existent. And I looked at Michelle, I'm like, this is it. Like, this is perfect. It was the typical grungy CrossFit box, no windows, garage door at the back, didn't have a lot of space, one toilet, a very small office. It was a very bare bones building, but it was perfect for what we needed to do to actually get this started. So we opened October 4th and we probably had like 35-ish members on day one. Like we were running classes. We had a bunch of people in the classes. Like it was good. And we still have a couple members literally from day one that have stuck with us the whole time.
The original gym, the OG, was it was small. It was dark, no windows. You were working out on top of one another. Equipment would be bouncing around and bouncing into walls and putting holes in walls, and yeah, it was old school for sure.
I really liked that small gym feeling. We quite often had to be in partner workout. In other words, one person would go, then the other person would go. We'd count for each other.
Everybody loved everybody, ELE, and like literally you were doing snatches and somebody's butt was right there and we would just stagger.
It was kind of fun, everyone got to know each other well and it was a small space, so it was intimate.
The veterans will remember our sound system for the first year was a treadmill. Yeah. Meaning there's some treadmills have speakers built in. We couldn't afford a sound system. So we would plug an old iPod that only had pretty much Linkin Park on it. This is like all we listened to. It was so bad. And it would play out of the treadmill. And that's how we would play music in the gym.
But we weren't allowed to have a sound system too because our walls were drywall in the building.
Yeah, so wall balls, they're like, why is everyone knocking on the wall? Like, you'd have 10 people just bang, bang, bang at lunchtime and they'd come over screaming at us and sorry. Oh my God, it was craziness.
It was craziness, but it was fun.
That was why we had to get out of that space and into a bigger space. Like it got to the point where it was just like, we need to move fast. Like we were running, we had every class time like solid, it was nuts.
The day we moved, the workout was we all had to help carry the weight from the old gym to the new gym.
We literally just said to everyone, like, just come and we're gonna move everything. And it was more like throw it over the ledge behind us. So I vividly remember I was so proud of this location. I don't know why, like this was like, yeah, like where we're sitting right now. So I remember like walking in the back door probably like 2 weeks before we opened. So it was almost done construction. It was almost like ready to rock. Like we didn't have the equipment to like all in here because we still had the equipment at the old location. But I came in here at night, like I'd finished coaching at the old location and I was by myself. I opened it up and I was like, holy crap. Like I was just looking around, like I was crying. I was like, this is real. Like we started out, like I was a personal trainer, she's a personal trainer, and we started out in a little rectangle that was very dimly lit with no windows and a dream, really.
My first original dream was just for people to have fun with fitness, and let's see where it took us. And then like literally a year and a half, it was like, we're like,
oh my God, it came at us so fast.
We've got to move, we've got to get going, and we can help so many more people. It was crazy. It was awesome.
I had a big struggle when I first started out in CrossFit. I had quite a bit of weight on. I was really in a bad slump, depressed.
I walked into my first WOD and it was after a pretty tough year.
I saw some of the most amazing changes.
They made me stronger, they made me more confident, they believe in me.
And fall in love with something that just has a passion for me to drive and keep going.
And they've changed my life.
I can't thank you guys enough for creating it and taking care of it for 10 years.
It's crazy the stuff we hear behind closed doors, but like that's the driving thing that helps get us to where we are today. There's really no like
That's
better feeling.
The thing that gets me through every day.
Yeah, like it is.
That's the reason why I'm here.
I didn't think that there'd be 2 locations from day one and that this would be this big, etc. So
Like Ryan and Michelle make a huge difference in everybody's lives.
Just having this community, because you kind of look forward to that one time that you take out of your day to go see everybody.
It's the best community I've been part of.
CFNAC has always been a very welcoming gym. It doesn't matter how long you've been here for, or how long you stay for, or if you're just dropping in to say hi.
I started here just 2 years ago.
It's almost been 5 years.
past 7 years.
It's over 9 years now.
10 years ago.
5 years.
I think almost 8 years. I'm not exactly sure what I would have done without this place.
This is my happy place, and I know that no matter what, I have the support from both of you guys, and it's been like that since day one, so thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Can't thank you guys enough.
Thank you so much.
Thanks, Ryan and Michelle. It's been a great 10 years.
Thanks, Ryan and Michelle.
Thank you so much, Ryan and Michelle, for everything that you have done to create 2 incredible CrossFit communities. What you guys have created and the team you have together is phenomenal. I am so proud and so happy to be a part of it. Congratulations, guys. I'm so happy for you.
Ryan and I just want to say thank you to everybody that's made 10 years possible. We wouldn't be here without you guys today. It is not just us 2 that make this community. It is literally every single one of you guys. So thank you very much.
Yes, thank you guys. Like this has been a journey. Like the past 10 years has been crazy, but I wouldn't really want it any other way. And we have so many people to thank that have got us here that the list is just endless. And it means a lot that all the support that everyone has shown us to get us where we're standing now. So thank you.
Thank you.
Wow, why am I emotional?
10 years, man. It's a lot.